Hey everybody, it's Brad at Deere Brothers LLC out in Versailles, Ohio. Gonna do another walk around video followed by an operational video on this 1981 John Deere 2040 tractor that came in and we're putting up for sale. Like always, I'll walk around, I'll talk about the features and functions, I'll get up close to everything, I'll show you everything that I see, talk about anything that I know on this particular machine. Then of course we'll fire it up and we'll run it through its paces. We'll show you the 3-point and the PTO. Show you the loader pins. We'll lift the loader, dump the bucket, let you hear the engine. We'll drive it and hit the brakes hard, show you the brakes are nice and strong. Lift the front end up, show you the hydraulics are strong, kind of just run it around. As always, if you are in the market for a used tractor, a used piece of ag equipment, or a used piece of construction equipment, please subscribe to the channel. Please like the video. Your likes and subscriptions help other people who are looking for equipment find our videos and find our machines, and we truly do appreciate it. All right, like I said, this one's a 1981 John Deere 2040 two-wheel drive. It's got a John Deere 143 front loader, 8 forward and 4 reverse gears, 1 rear remote, 2,704 hours on a working hour meter, 40 PTO horsepower. And like I said, here in a little bit we'll fire it up and we'll show you these front pins up here. There's a little bit of play, not awful for an 81 model tractor, nothing I wouldn't expect for 2,700 hours. But I'm for now just kind of going to get up close to everything and show you the condition. As you'll see here, for an 81 model tractor, the green paint is still fairly bright, just typical spots up here, surface rust where the paint has chipped off from general use and wear over the years. But nothing out of the ordinary, no huge dents or dinks here in the loader, nothing that looks like it's been cracked or welded or plated anywhere. Sold locally here a long time ago at the Willadell Sales Company. Taking a good look here at the front tire on this side. As you can see here, pretty darn good tread depth on this 3-rib front tire here. Everything looks really good. Really no weather checking to speak of there. Sidewall looks pretty good. Taking a little step back, I do believe this front rim has been repainted at one point in time because there's a couple different shades of yellow in there. So I think this front rim here has been repainted. No huge dings in that outer edge though. Everything looks pretty darn good. There's some, it rained, you'll see in the background, it's a muddy mess out here on our lot. So there is some rain still here on the hood, but underneath there it is still very bright paint, very reflective. If you get up real close to it, there's a little bit of spider webbing and stuff starting to happen, in that little crackling starting to happen. But again, it is an 81 model tractor, but you can see there very bright and reflective, especially for the age of the machine. A couple little light scratches up here, you can see some light scuff here. But very reflective there. Coming back, looking at the rear fender on this side, nothing out of the ordinary here. A little bit of paint starting to wear thin on the outer edges. Lights both look good. Looking at our rear tires, tread depth, I'm gonna say we are at least 50%, probably actually better than that, probably 55 to 60% at least on tread depth. Starting to get some weather checking in here. I don't know how well you guys can see that, but definitely starting to get some weather checking here. They are holding air. We have not had to add any air to them or anything. Sidewalls have some checkering there as well. And then taking a little step back, looking at that rear rim. Again, no huge dings in that outer edge. I'm sure that rear rim has been painted at some point as well. Just a little bit of surface rust where the paint's getting thin and starting to crackle a little bit, but no big issues there. Inside of that fender looks really good. Coming around to the rear, the 3-point looks good. Drawbar is good. 540 PTO works like it's supposed to. Kicks on and off very well. We'll show you that here in a little bit as well. 1 rear remote back here, and then for now I'm just kind of going to get up close to everything, let you see everything back here on the rear end. Everything back here looks really good. Nothing out of the ordinary. I'm going to try to go nice and slow here so you guys can see everything. Everything back here looks really good. Insides of these fenders both look really good. Same thing over here. Again, like I said, they are just very bright and reflective for a 81 model. Now when you get up close to it, you can see there's just, like I said, some real light kind of spider webbing in that paint. just showing its age, but very good for the age. Looking at the rear tire on this side, matches up really well to the other side. Basically identical on tread depth. Again, it does have some weather checking in here in up by the tread bars and everything. Again, we have not had to add any air. They are holding air. Sidewall's got some weather checking there as well. And then taking a look at the rear rim on this side, fairly similar to the other side. No huge dings in that outer edge of that rim. Looking at that fender, nice and straight again here on this side. I don't see any huge dents or dings. Inside of the fender looks really good. Our lights both look really good. Bit of a scratch here in the fender. Up here, everything looks good. Missing the 3 on that decal. Take a look here at the front tire on this side. Again, matches up really well to the other side here on our 3-rib tire. Plenty of tread depth there. Sidewall looks good. Really not much weather checking up here to speak of. And the front rim on this side looks very similar to the front rim from the other side. Definitely has been, the front rims for sure have been painted. And I'd say the rear rims have as well at some point. The rest of the tractor all looks pretty darn original to me though. Looking at the loader arm on this side and the frame here, again, nothing that looks like it's been cracked or welded or plated anywhere. Just some light surface rust here and there, some small paint chips. Nothing I wouldn't expect for a tractor of this era. Back side of that bucket still retains quite a bit of the original green paint. They have welded some hooks on top there, as you can see. But as we come and take a good look at the bucket from the front side, that bucket still actually has some of the original paint up here in it. Cutting edge looks really good. No dents or dings really. That bucket is a very, very good shape. Up here, little grill guard, everything looks good there. Nose, typical paint peeling on the nose. There's some scuffs and scratches here. Same thing there, but otherwise, again, that paint's bright. We'll go over here and take a look on the side of the block. Look at the engine here the best we can. I'll try to get in nice and close, go kind of slow here so you guys can see everything. Side of the block is very clean. I don't see any oil or diesel or antifreeze running anywhere. There's some rain in here obviously, but everything else looks good down there. Down here the oil pan looks really good. Front axle looks really good. Come over here to the other side and take a good look. Again, that front axle looks really good there. Does have a water warmer. Plug for that is down here. Again, looking at the side of the block, I'll try to go nice and slow here. Again, very, very clean. I don't see any oil or diesel or antifreeze running on this side. Injection pump, everything looks really good over here. Oh, let's see, get down here and see the oil pan on this side the best I can. There you can see everything looks good down here. Take a look at the operator station. Steps in good shape here. Up here on our platform, just typical paint wore off where your boots rub. Clutch pedals still good. A little bit of paint wear in here. Take a look at our seat. Bottom seat cushion's good. Backrest is good there. Down here at our gear shift levers, you can still read the patterns good. Brake pedals over here look good. Throttle pedal looks good. Sorry, I just bumped the microphone there. Controls for our loader, everything looks good there. Steering wheel's pretty good. Just a slight little crack right down in here on that steering wheel, but it still has some of the texture around the outer edge. The inside has pretty much all the texture, but just a little bit left on that outer edge. Throttle's good. Our dash, very clear. You can read it very well. 27, I'm gonna try to get my camera in here a little bit without bumping the camera. 2740.4 on a working hour meter. You can see down here, you can still see the letters on our switch here. Insides of those fenders, like I said, look really good. Again, like I said, some of this paint is starting to, I don't know how well you guys can see it if I get up real close. If you can see it there, it is starting to kind of spider web. A little bit of a spot there in the paint. Otherwise, looks pretty darn good. Up here on the cowl, you'll see there's some scratches here in the paint. And then up here on the top of the hood, you can see some spots. There's some chips in the paint here. Muffler looks pretty good there. Just overall a pretty darn nice 2040. Try to get up here. All right, like I said, this was a 1981 John Deere 2040, 2704 on the hours. Lots of photos on our website. That's listed down below in the description. If you have any questions, comment down below. We'll try to answer them for you. We'll fire it up and get right into an operational video.